There was a fire across the valley, and we knew we were in trouble.
It was fast, it was furious, it was life-threatening.
Everything in an instant had changed, and it was all gone.
Pine Creek Valley wildfire burned over 12,000 acres.
I just wanted, to give them some hope that we could be home again, and we're just so thankful you came, so thank you so much.
Don't start crying, we'll have ice cubes all over. We're here to help.
We had our businesses here, and then that's where we had a lot of our personal stuff stored.
Did a 180,
Wow.
started running.
So you felt that explosion when you were running?
I felt it. Yeah, it burned me on my right side.
The smell is overwhelming. Windows blew out.
Windows
Yes.
blew out, west wall erupted, as well as the deck.
We're going to completely clean and remediate all of the smoke damage on the inside of the house, rebuild the deck, make it safe and usable, and rebuild the entire barn from the ground up.
A lot of smoke damage in this home.
We're cleaning and controlling the odor using soda blasting, so we don't have to remove and replace the internal framing on the house.
This is structural integrity right here.
Amazing how the paint blistered. The heat just does unbelievable amount of damage in and itself.
Well, so much of that. We have to dig bigger footers, stronger footers. Concrete needs heat to dry. In Montana in the middle of the winter, there's no heat anywhere.
Without this setting up, you can't build this deck. We had to build a box, insulate it with an opening just big enough for the torpedo heater to fit into it.
All right, we'll see what happens in the morning. The concrete's made great progress.
This is going to make for a great foundation, so the deck's going to be safe. We're going to have to wire brush the rest of the char off the foundation. In order to put the new exterior stone on, you have to make sure that you give it the temperature it needs to dry or to cure. Tenting is the only way to make this happen.
Be careful up there.
You can only work for 2 minutes before your fingertips start freezing up. Okay, now turn it on. I think I might just stay in here.
This is the first time we've been able to work with our jackets off.
Oh, I know, it's so much easier.
This is fire resistant. It looks great.
Well, it sure
Safe.
does look good, doesn't it?
I mean, it looks awesome.
You're going to rebuild their barn and have it look exactly as it was prior to the fire.
The trusses in this barn are prefabricated.
It was bad, but we made it.
These winds, this thing will start swirling around.
This is not to be taken lightly.
Whoa! But we're gonna get the rest of these trusses up. We're gonna get them purlined off.
It's a black steel railing system that tilts away from the deck a little bit, giving the deck more of an open feeling.
This is just traditional steel black pipe that's threaded. And this new barn is rated for up to 90-mile-an-hour winds.
We are installing a rooftop fire suppression system on Scott and Susan's house.
You just hook it up to the garden hose, turn it on, and let it fly.
It looks so beautiful. We have a barn.
The barn can withstand over 90-mile-an-hour winds.
On the roof, sprinklers.
Concrete fiber siding, and it's fire resistant.
This is just unbelievable.
Oh my, oh look at that.
Welcome back to Montana Living. Welcome home.
Thank you so much.
We were sound asleep, and the next thing we heard were the voices of paramedics.
I was in a lot of pain. It was beyond emotional. The result of this catastrophe is that it destroyed our house and nearly destroyed our lives.
It's safe to say we don't have to look for the address.
What happened? I mean,
We were asleep, and unfortunately, a drunk driver lost control coming down the road, slammed to the house, pushed all of us, her and I, this way.
your truck actually saved your life.
He would have been going twice as fast if that truck hadn't slowed him down.
No water, there's no power.
You take care of her, we'll take care of the rest.
Don't worry about it.
We're gonna double the size of the master bedroom and rebuild it from the ground up. We've got to get this gable exposed so that way we can start to do the new expansion of our roof.
Save the frogs, here's 2 more. Okay, so, Ed's in big trouble.
We can't get this roof off with pry bars. Bring the machine in, pull this gable right off.
Everybody off the job site, move!
Yeah! Hey, Joe, check this out. They notched it, so you probably only got an inch of structural wood on the top of that entire frame. Technically, this wall could have failed completely.
Oh, the exterior wall could have fell.
And when we got further into the demo, we realized that the window was completely installed improperly.
These are hurricane windows. I mean,
Not good during demo, but it's good if there was ever a storm.
Come on, take it down.
2 men versus hurricane window. Hurricane window wins. We've got to get the concrete in. We can't go any further without the pad being poured.
The soil has to be treated for the prevention of subterranean termites.
Unless the concrete dries completely and evenly, we can't start construction in the morning. So to expedite the drying process, we added an accelerant to the concrete mixture. It's set up really well overnight.
So this is a good sill seal.
Yep. Moisture barrier.
Better than caulk because it never wears out.
In order to save time, yesterday we built the wall laying on the ground.
2,500 pounds. Wall dangling in the air is always a little unnerving.
Okay, I got it.
We got one shot to get this right.
Yeah! Great job, man!
In this part of the country, if you don't have an irrigation system, you might as well not have any landscaping.
We dig digging. This irrigation system also has a backflow preventing system in it. So any of the pesticides, herbicides, or fertilizers that are outside remain outside and never get into the clean drinking water. We're replacing the damaged brick from the accident.
Rome wasn't built in one day.
We're not building the Coliseum here.
We've got to get all the tar paper in place before the end of the day, just in case it rains tonight.
We're adding palm trees to act as another line of defense. God forbid another car comes across the yard again. We're widening the driveway with crushed concrete. Because if a car ever crosses over into the yard again, that gravel's going to slow those tires down. 24-hour surveillance around the house is great. This is going to be a peace of mind for them.
It's always the fun part when they come home.
This never gets old. Is that them?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my.
You guys are incredible. You guys are insane. Come here.
So you do notice that it did increase in size a little bit?
Look where this is positioned.
Yeah.
Look where your bedroom is.
That's perfect.
Oh my God. This is
There's no way.
insane.
You guys,
Our room looks huge.
twice the size of how it used to be.
Our room. This is insane.
So we want to show you a little something here. It's going to give you a lot of peace of mind. There they are!
There.
Now get out there and thank them. Let's go.
Bring it in, bring it in.
Now that we can come home and really just start our life together again it's just perfect. Positive ending to a poor situation.